This isn't good. This is not good. I mean, about 10 minutes ago, we were under a tornado watch. Now it's a tornado warning. Like, out of nowhere, dude. Let me turn it up, yo. Hold on, let me plug my radio up.
Stay tuned to NOAA Weather Radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. It remains in effect until 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time this evening. What? 115 to 25
Oh, come on.
At the risk of severe storms. Look at this map, stretching all the way from western Pennsylvania back to Des Moines, Iowa. And you notice the highest chance of severe storms today? Iowa, Open, Madison, Wisconsin, Davenport, Moline, Illinois. Same areas that saw.
It's not really saying anything right now.
A tornado warning has been issued for our area.
Coming up just after this.
Let's see what areas are going to be affected. Northern Tishomingo. That's in Mississippi. Hardin County. Yeah, that's us. It's on the ground. That's not good. No. That's not good at all. I want to see what areas are going to be affected.
Lauderdale, Alabama, and the following counties in Tennessee: Decatur, Hardin, McNary, Harry, and Wayne.
So apparently, the tornado warning for Hardin County and Tishomingo County in Mississippi have expired, but a new tornado warning was issued for northwestern Alabama, so basically the same exact area at Lauderdale County. So something is going on in this area, and it is in danger at this point, with lots of rotation occurring. Here is the layout.
Over Hardin County right now, these storms are not typically tall. Tropical tornadoes, tropical thunderstorms are not typically very tall.
I'm over here, so it's all the way in the southern part of Hardin County, but mainly affecting Lauderdale County in Alabama. It's still in our viewing zone, so this guy came on, and now we're watching it.
Spin-ups, and in this kind of case, unfortunately, for West Tennessee, this particular section is going to be one that doesn't give us that lowest mile of the atmosphere, which is where that tornado, if there actually is one, might end up being low.
We knew this area was going to be in danger. Where I live and all around this area was going to be in danger of possible tornadoes. We were in the dead center of it. Though the fact that the Torcon percentage was only a 3 out of 10 on the scale, the idea of knowing that tornadoes are still possible was probably going to happen. but it wouldn't be so bad. Take a 7, for example. That means probably a lot of tornadoes. 3, probably a few tornado warnings here and there.
Pollard's Mill, Big Ivy will be included in that track there. Mo, go ahead and drag that over to the far right side of the screen too. Thank you. You'll see
It's not looking good.
1056, Big Ivy 1104, Waynesboro 1137, and Flatwoods 1146 there. So this storm will be moving into parts of Wayne County eventually. You're going to see some of those cities listed there as far as Lutz and also Cromwell Crossroads. Those are going to be appearing just over there, again, on the opposite side of the county line there from Hardin County. But it's these types of cells.
So apparently this tornado warning was to go for only 9 minutes if you read the screen.
They just said it will likely be a warning, but I guess...
Because 10:36 was when they noticed it, and it was set to expire at 10:45. And apparently it did, but I don't know if this is a new warning or if this was a continued warning that moved into Alabama out of northern Mississippi and southern Tennessee and went east into Alabama, but it's going back into Tennessee. At this point, I don't know. I'm just watching.
So since we're going to be waiting for them to issue that new warning, let's talk about the flash flood threat and also the wind gusts. If Brian or Mo, one of you can take the wheel on Weather 2, I'd like for you to dial up the wind gust graphic so that we can see what's going on with wind gusts. And on Weather 1, which we're on right now, let's talk about the flash flood threat here. What we've been watching is this band of some heavier showers over portions of Arkansas pivot to the east. You can see how this storm is spinning in that counterclockwise direction right now. So this new band is expected to become a little bit more intense as it moves into West Tennessee here over the next 30 minutes. That's going to be moving right on top of Madison, Crockett, Haywood, and Gibson counties.
I don't like that. Where we live does not look good right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Did you want the observed graphic or the...
give me the measure of the graphic, not the observation data. Yeah, thank you. So that band, that's going to be setting up and parking over West Tennessee, at least in our viewing area, for a few hours here. So we'll continue to keep a close watch on the potential for that to produce some low-lying river stream flooding. We're not expecting flash flooding in areas that don't typically see it with a band.
And we are under a tornado watch, by the way, so we probably won't be over for that for a little while.
West Tennessee today as forecast with a 100% chance for rain. But there's a look at Earl, Arkansas. You saw there in the very bottom corner there of your screen, that small green blob there is indicating that there have been some higher rainfall totals in those specific areas. Only coming up to 1.4 inches there. You all set, Brian? Okay, great. So that's just something to keep in mind. These are actually low totals for right now. I believe these are the last 3 hours that we're looking at here. So we could probably be expecting these numbers to double over the next 3 hours. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take a look at the wind gust graphic. You got that?
Didn't go to Weather 1 for that.
Okay, we're going to go on to Weather 1 to see those wind gusts right now. Again, the winds have largely stayed below the about 35 miles per hour just up until now. Take a look at Huntington, 47 mile per hour wind gusts now going to Carroll County. And there's that new tornado warning that we were waiting on. This is the strongest gust that we've seen across West Tennessee.
Oh my goodness. Where's this tornado warning coming from now?
Because their particular, yeah, we got that all set. Thanks, Brian. The particular weather station there in Huntington, right between McKenzie and Huntington on Highway 22, had not been operating. Latest wind gusts measured from that station is 44, so 47 is pretty good.
There we go.
That was the estimated wind gust there.
Until 11:15 a.m. So they extended it out of Alabama into basically Hardin County, Tennessee, and that will be about that area over there. And it will soon go into Wayne County, which is to the right of Hardin County. See, there it is.
And this is until 11:15. We're going to look at that on Weather 2. Thank you. All right, you can see Pollard's Mill also included in that. And this particular cell, this one right here that I'm circling with my finger on the...
In a moment or so, I'm going to cut off because I do not have much time on this. I will have to get another memory card pretty soon. But right now, this is about all I'm going to record.
Part of West Tennessee that actually has the highest elevation. I know we are in a river basin area. You got the Tennessee, Mississippi rivers, all that. That is actually the highest elevation, just roughly 800 feet. So that's what we're looking at there. You can see that rotation has tightened up, and as Brian mentioned earlier, we're looking at about 6,000 feet up above the surface. So what we're talking about here, folks, is we're talking about a mile up in the sky. That kind of rotation extending that high up in West Tennessee with a tropical tornado, when it's not forming as a
That's not
supercell,
good.
that gives me more confidence that we could have something on the ground. But this is an extremely rural area. We'll go ahead and pop up some of those separate cities to show you the track of that storm as it's going to move northeast, not including any lightning, so you won't hear the alert, the thunder that's...
I'm not sure if this is going to calm down or not anytime soon. But it's not looking very good. If the rotation is tightening, it's going higher up off of the ground. You know it's getting worse. And it could be on the ground. Either it's capable of producing a tornado or it's producing a tornado. It's just one or the other. If it's capable, it's likely producing. If it is producing, then, I mean, capable, it's possible. It could be, but it's not confirmed. Producing usually means it's very likely, it's possibly confirmed. That's just how it is. Northeast at 89 miles per hour. I don't know if this is the tornado or if it's the winds. No. Producing a tornado. It's likely on the ground. I'm not sure how this is going to be in the next little bit, but it's not looking good. I'd say 40 miles per hour is about the speed it's moving at right now. There goes the emergency alert system to close.